tell you this, you know, the Vatican comes out and interviews him and everything else, and he's an important guy. There's a guy that's more important than him, though, right now. I mean, I'm a Creighton graduate, and last night I'm driving home, and these guys are going, hey, guess what? Altman's coming back. The radio guy's freaking out. And I said, you know what? And I've told people this before. Omaha talks about all these economic development ideas, the Quest Center, how great it is. I'm thinking that barn would be empty if it wasn't for Dana Altman and the kids and the young men that he puts out on that floor. So officially or unofficially, welcome back, Dana. I'm glad you're coming back. Senator Chambers, you can leave right now if you'd like, but I don't think that's going to happen either. Captain Lunchhunter's coming. Senator Pauls is hungry. I know that. Look, if this is about Senator Chambers' ego, if that's what it's about, I think that there are more appropriate places to start injecting amendments and everything else. I don't think that's it. I haven't asked him specifically. I don't think that's it. I think he legitimately does think that he can help the situation. I don't. And as I pointed out earlier, I don't necessarily think in the specific instances that he's bringing up that it's necessary. And like I brought up earlier, I don't think you need to be an attorney to realize that it's not necessary. We're going to make decisions no matter what Senator Lathrop and Senator Chambers, what kind of decision-making they come to. What he's focused on, what Senator Chambers is focused on, I don't think I agree with. And just keeping in mind that the underlying bill just happens to have Dana Altman's or Sir Ernie Chambers or anybody else on there. It says friend. So I'm going to be involved in this discussion. Bottom line is, if I don't like what gets attached to H79, guess what happens? Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Madam President, I thought that we were going to hear about the reincarnation of Galileo or Da Vinci or somebody like that, or even Michelangelo. But he talked about a basketball coach at an insignificant little school in the insignificant town of Omaha, and this is the man carrying the banner that all of you all have rallied under? And he's not even paying attention to the discussion because his mind is on Dana Altman. When he said that, if I hadn't heard him say baseball, basketball, I'd like to ask Senator Friend a question so I won't misstate anything.
Senator Friend, would you yield to a question?
Yes, I will. You never misstated anything.
Senator Friend, is he a baseball or a basketball coach?
He is a basketball coach.
Okay. And what did you say made him great? Because I think I missed something.
What did I say made him great?
Because you said there's somebody even greater than Chambers, and then you started mentioning this gentleman.
I don't know if I said great. I said more popular at this point.
No, you said greater.
Well, we can go back and check it.
Well, I don't need to because I know what you said. You're the
I think he's greater than you. If you're asking me whether I think he's greater than you, yeah.
So
the answer is yes.
So what did he do that made him great? That's what I'm asking you.
He wins a lot of basketball games for that insignificant university that you're speaking of.
But his realm is basketball.
Yes, it is.
And that's greater than anything I've done.
From an economic development standpoint?
No,
in Omaha?
you didn't qualify.
Yes, I did. Earlier I did.
Thank you, Senator Friend.
You're welcome.
Members of the legislature, look, I try to be humble around here, but it's hard. It's hard to be humble when the only argument somebody can make against my greatness is to bring up a basketball coach from Creighton University. Why, I don't know what league they're in, but he's certainly not in a league with me, and I'm sure he wouldn't say that he is. But if that's what Senator Friend uses as his standard for greatness, then he probably thinks John Wooden, who coached UCLA, should have an altar and a church built, and Senator Friend would join the religion and worship him. Because this guy Wooden did things that nobody has done before. And there's a woman named Pat Summitt who has won more basketball games than any woman. And if she continues coaching, she'll win more games than John Wooden won. And Dana Altman is not anywhere close to them. But see, that's what happens when you grow up in Omaha, children, and that's the extent of your world. Then things that are small in the global context loom very large to you because you're not able to put it in the proper perspective. It's the concept of the big duck in a little pool.